Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The 19th of August and we've sold the pot. I've had quite a number of responses and that went within 24 hours. And a number of people now saying that they're looking for a car. So I'm kind of now seeing if I can find another one that I can do up quite quickly. So we're back on auction looking at Copart today. And we missed an auction about half hour ago. No, it wasn't that. About 20 minutes ago. For a Lounge 2016 went for about $17.50 before fees. Anyway, so come across this Lounge, 51,000 miles, 64 plate, saying it's got primary damage is front end and secondary damage is side. There's nothing on the additional comments, but anyway, so what we're looking at here is the front bumper and the headlights have all gone, and the DRLs, which is a bit peculiar because the bumper, the bumpers potentially could actually be possibly fixed. Might be able to get away with that bumper potentially. Maybe just do some plastic welding on it. The bonnet, however, I think that's had it. If we look here at the crease on the side, but also the wing as well has had some damage. So yeah, so we're looking at 2 DRLs, 2 headlights and a bonnet, I reckon. Otherwise, pretty much the rest of it appears to be all okay. Now we'll just have so we'll have a quick look again. I reckon you could probably plastic weld that at the bottom and sort that out. But yeah, so the problem I've got at the moment is bonnets. There's none around me locally, and trying to get one and get that shipped as well starts to get quite expensive. So I'm umming and erring on this one about bidding for it. It's coming up quite soon, and it's 675. I think it's about 700 now. If I was to refresh that, let's have a look. 825 now. So yeah, MOT's clean, but it will probably need a new one, but it's definitely clean. So I'm having a little think about this one. So join me as I work out whether or not I'm going to bid on it or not. But I have a feeling I won't do. But it all depends a lot on the price. So let's see how we get on. So with regards to the 2014 Lounge, I've decided not to bid on that one because I'd be potentially up against a well-known YouTuber who does Fiat 500s. So I'm going to allow Love 500 to take that one. It's just pointless getting into a bidding war unnecessarily. He's done me a few favours, so I'm just going to allow him to hopefully bag that one. We'll see if he gets it. So we're just going to follow it now. Let's see what he does and how far this gets. Already up to, oh geez, look at that go. That is incredibly quick. 1450. Any more? I don't think there'll be any more. Oh no, 1500. Right, 1500. Okay, so this is already £2,000 out the door with fees, not including transport. and then you're then looking at the bonnet, side wing, and DLLs and headlights. Question is, when this goes, is did he get it? So we'll have to keep an eye on his channel to see whether or not he bagged that, and whether, oh god no, there you go, 1600. I don't think this is him bidding on it. I really don't. I think that he would have backed out. I think 1600 probably to him was just not worth it. That's my guess, but we'll have a look, see what it gets to. One more bonus time. Right, that's sold. I don't think he bought that, but we'll find out on his channel, because I suspect he'll do that or show that at some point soon. While I've got you, this was also on auction. It's a 2015 Lounge which needs a new front bumper. I was initially following this, however, all seems to be good. But getting a used green bumper is near impossible. Getting one sprayed, again, Love 500's informed me that colour matching is quite difficult. So I've decided to bail on this one. So it's going to be back to the drawing board, and possibly that's it for the 19th. So we'll probably be back after the weekend, see if we can find something on Monday or Tuesday. So I'll see you in a minute. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 23rd of August, and we're back again car hunting. Just one car today from Copart that I feel that is worth the effort in looking at. There's a few others around today, but having gone through them, there's a bit too much work when you look closely at them. So this is a Cat S 2012 Lounge. Primary damage is the rear end. So on the outside, bear in mind, as I say, it's the rear. So should we just go straight to the rear, because this seems to be okay. Here's your problem. It's had some sort of impact here. The tail light is okay. The tailgate appears to be okay, but the bumper has popped out of its usual slot. So something behind here, possibly the crash bar may have bent, but there's something going on here. Now, it could be very simple, but then also it could be hiding some ghastly damage. So I think it might be worth it, possibly, depending on what we're going for. So it's $850 at the moment. Let's have a look quickly at the interior. Can we see remote key is there? The interior colour's not too bad as well, so that's quite good. And this is an insurance job, I believe. Oh, it doesn't actually specify if it does, but I suspect it is anyway. So yeah, so that's the damage. For some reason we have no floor, but I might be able to sort that out. And other than that, that appears to be the problem. Now, they've taken a photo of the inside here, but that literally says nothing at all. But if you look at the tailgate appears to sit absolutely fine in that. If anything, it might not be quite connecting with the latch in the middle, but otherwise could be worth a little punt, to be fair. So 850, and this is the MOT history. So 47,000. So that's still quite low mileage. You can see it's generally been pretty good, to be fair. You had a lot of corrosion around 2019, and that's just disappeared. And so yeah, I think that's worth a go. Let's just quickly check additional, only one key. Yeah, I think that's worth a go. I think that's the only car that we're going to have today. So yeah, that will be starting soon, and we'll give it a shot. Just found this one. I think it's probably been filtered out because of the age, but 2009 pop with no panel damage. New bidder. 44,000 miles only, and it's got the V5 with it. And at the moment, it's saying it's frontal primary damage and secondary rear damage. A bit garish on the seats, but I've dealt with things like that before. And it's your bog standard pop, 2009, and that's currently at 925. I've just run a quick MOT through it, and to be fair, it's pretty clean as well. So that is a potential, certainly for a very quick flip. So yeah, something worth keeping an eye out as that auction comes up in literally a couple of minutes' time. Bidder. Wow. Price is 1,100. I really didn't think that would hit this kind of price on a 2009. I mean, that's just getting on a bit. New bidder. 1250. We're going to hit 13.
Low mileage.
Yeah, 1,300 for a 2009 pop. So 1,700 maybe out the door. Bonus time. Something like that. 1,650 out the door. Then you got delivery fees. That's just, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're in this to buy a car for yourself, then that's, you know, not too bad. But really, to get that, probably whack in maybe a service with it and just tidy it up a bit. You know, that's a bit crazy. So yeah. Okay, right. Last one of the day, 2012 Lounge coming up. I think Sandy is an expensive place to bid. There's just shy of 3,000 people looking at these auctions, and having seen some of the prices of these cars, just seems a bit insane. Time. So this 2012 Fiat that's going to come up shortly, I think it will go a lot higher. I don't think, unlike some auctions that I've been on, where maybe £1,100-1,200, it very rarely has any more bids. I reckon we're going to watch this and it will just shoot up. So here we go. New bidder. Again, it's just if it hits 1,600, it's pretty much near on £2,000 out the door. New bidder. Just Sandy is just it's just really weird. Now, as again in comparison, picked up a Cat N 2012 Lounge for was it just over 1100 around Christmas. So
bonus time.
Yeah, no cars today, it would appear. Some silly prices going on again for these 500s. Just not the time to be bidding. And
Sold.
Yeah. Right. It's not looking good, unfortunately, this week. There's not really much more to bid on, so this could be a rather pointless exercise. But we'll see how we get on, and we'll come back in a few days. Right, we're back. 24th of August today. This car appeared this morning randomly because I was just checking through and I've somehow sort of missed this off my watch list. And to be fair, I'm very interested. It's the only car today and probably going to be, I'll be honest, the only Fiat 500 for the rest of the week. So it's a 2012 Lounge with a private number plate, and it's a run and drive with 70,000 miles on the clock, one key, and it's your typical Lounge. Now it's a Cat S, but there's no damage to it at all. Nothing. The only thing that I can see from the pictures is possibly the trim slightly being a little bit loose here, and it's missing the toe cap. But otherwise, it says its rear damage is here, so I'm guessing it's potentially highlighting that. So it's a bit peculiar. So it could well be that it was a Cat S repaired a while ago, and for reasons unknown, it's had, I don't know, it could have been stolen, for example. The fact the number plates are missing, I'm not sure, because that might be something to do with the private plate. And then it's just gone back into auction because it is a X, so it is an insurance job. But it runs and drives with absolutely no issues at all. So the only thing I'd have to do is apply for the V5. It's in York, not so good. So delivery cost is going to be reasonably high. And checking on the MOT, 4,000 miles ago it passed. Probably actually will need an MOT, to be fair. 22nd of October. But it had its rear shock absorbers replaced and a suspension arm as well, so that's quite good. So realistically, there shouldn't really be any issues with it. So yeah, we're going to try and go for that. At the moment, it's 775 with about 10 or so minutes to go. So yeah, otherwise, that's going to be it for the week. So let's see how we go.
Sold on approval.
Here we go.
New bidder.
Not that many in the auction, actually. The problem is, how busy is this going to get? Because that car is, as I say, it's fairly mint, so...
Bonus time. Bonus time.
1,000.
Bonus time.
Am I up against someone? How much is someone willing to go on this one?
Bonus
I
time.
bet there's going to be a bid.
Bonus time.
2 bonus times. Come on. Fantastic. Right, I don't think there's anything that needs to be done with that one, but
Bidder.
fingers crossed. Now I've got to go and find someone who's going to deliver it from York, and last time it was about £300, so okay, we get a car. So let's crack on, and we'll wait for it to arrive at some point. Unfortunately, I go on holiday tonight for a week, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks all for watching these uneventful videos on Fiat 500 bidding, but hopefully they're of some use to you and give you an idea about market value of certain cars and everything like that. So yeah, until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon.